We are in game 5 between MbL and Fire, and MbL needs to win 1 in 3 games right now, because he's 3 on the score lead, as you can see. Hope I switched the scoreboard to the right score actually. We have a Goth War here, Random Mirror, or Team Random as it's called on MoAre3 originally, I think. Or an AOC, and Goth War, which is not what I hoped for, but should be interesting to see. Of course, we've seen a lot of Goth being played in game 4, but this is what's happening. So let's go for the maps here. MbL got 2 relics inside his base. This is really awesome for him. Main gold very forward, not too nice, and we do see second stone outside, we see second gold pretty forward as well. We have the first little scout fight. Looks like MbL wanted to steal some boars maybe, and MbL actually deciding to go back. He probably would have lost the scout fight here. I don't think any boars are outside for Fire. Continue with MbL's map. Main stone safe in the back, this is good. And an extra gold, an extra stone, which he's hopefully going to find. I'm missing a gold now. Oh, this is the third gold, very far outside. Also deer, 4 deer, but pretty far away. Almost without, not within luring distance. Could be tough to get those in. Map for MbL, not really too good, because most of the resources forward. Let's see how he's going to play this. To go for Fire's map. Main stone for him, safe in the back. This is good. Second gold, third gold, safe in the back. A little bit of space if he needs it, probably not. Main gold for him forward. He's got 2 deer inside right now, 2 deer outside. Going for a second boar as well, which is inside. Only the second stone outside. So Fire's map I think is a lot better. And in this mirror matchup, I somehow feel is the favorite, at least from the map. And we did see the Celts War where MbL did better. Let's see if he can do it again. But Fire can actually choose what he's going to do. He could go aggressive, which is what I wouldn't recommend, but he could go for like 4 TCs, boom up, and then go big champions or something like that. And he has the map to do this. Only thing he needs to do is protect his main gold, and I think he should be able to do that. Relic-wise, we have 2 relics inside MbL space. We've seen those before. And there is one on the left-hand side, one a little bit closer to Fire, and this one on the right-hand side. Maybe also a little bit close. No, not really. I think it's very neutral. Extra gold here as well. We've seen the other 2 extra resources, and just want to check MbL. Yes, he's scouting. He has found the sheep. He can see the 4 deer. He cannot see the 3rd gold yet. Might find it later on, but he's not gonna dare and go out with the 9 HP scout. But actually, Fire I think is luring the deer somewhere. Yes, and keeping the gate open with the sheep. Very nice to see, 12 HP on the scout from Fire. Of course, he got an extra hit, and this is what I would like to see. What I would like to see more. Use the sheep to keep a gate open and then lure the deer in. But of course, it's very, very costly on time. This is actually also very smart and pretty. A lot of players are doing this. Shoot the deer once if he wants to run back, and then you can lure it again. Very nice to see. Fire knows his stuff. Actually, taking 10 gold again and has 2 villages in stone. So I don't think this is going to be a castle. Actually could be, maybe it's doing just the same as last game, but 2 villages in stone could mean we're gonna see the boom, or just the boom, and we do see Fire with 1 in 10, while MbL, yes, is on gold. 3 villagers doing the market, and the blacksmith is not on stone. Fire on the other hand, market blacksmith, selling 100 stone, clicking up the castle age. We do see 28 population for Fire. We are gonna see 29 pop for MbL. There we go. And clicking up the castle age. Was clicking in for Fire, or MbL not clicking up? Ah no, he did. All right. And scouts is now a scout now from Fire going around. MbL still with the lower HP, of course, is not going to go out. Does Fire see the 2 relics inside MbL in space? No, he cannot see those. He's going to find them now, maybe. No, buy a tile or 2. Doesn't really matter. And MbL is doing gold mining actually. Interesting. Wants to get this eco in shape maybe. And we're gonna go for Fire's point of view right now, because I want to see where it's going from the TCs. I guess one, yeah, wood line in between the 2 golds as expected. Maybe one on the other wood line, and actually on the main gold. Very nice TC positions. And of course it's gonna wait for the 3rd TC for the wood to come in. And Boso coming in as well is a very important upgrade, never forget to do that. Sending more villagers on stone right now, so he wants to get the gold for the stone for Castle. And I guess in front of the main gold would be a very nice position, because you want to protect this gold to have your map advantage. At the same time, the other TCs, of course, very nice placements. MbL going with the TC on the main gold. I guess he couldn't fit it in between the wood line. He tried to cut this tree, but it wasn't like palisadable, and he had to go around. Actually a little bad luck, but nothing really major. Another TC on the wood line here, and MbL has enough gold to buy stone, so he could go for TC number 4, like right here on the wood line or something. But of course that's all things in the future. Sorry. 3 TCs up and running. 2 more villages for fire right now, no big difference. And we don't see any monasteries coming up for fire. No monasteries for MbL. MbL doing the 4th TC actually. And earlier than fire, I guess, because fire wants to get the castle up. MbL going for the 4th TC, boom. And not sure what fire's plan is here. Do you want to get it defensive castle just to make sure to be able to take gold, or is fire actually going forward? He's sending 2 villages, actually 1 injured. This is not good, no loom, and sending an injured villager is a big mistake here, but the wolf luckily going for the other villager, so none of them will go down, but it was close. The injured villager was going first. We might have seen a fire in trouble and lose a villager here. Siege workshop actually coming up forward, and now this villager is going to go down. Big mistake here from fire when it comes forward, but no big problem, I guess. I still don't like to see this. Don't send into villages. We do see the castle come up now in front of the main gold as expected. 2 villagers building it, that's enough, because there is no real urgency to get this castle up. At the same time, MbL with these 4 TCs, 6 more villagers right now, and we do see a little bit of like laming coming in, take away the 3rd gold, which MbL cannot even see, and so this is like a semi-lame, I would say. Mangonel coming forward, and I think fire knows about the main gold. Yes, of course it does. Nice taking down 2 villages already. And now it's gonna hit the TC, I guess. Just be annoying. Heavy plow coming in for fire. Resources not too close to Imperial Age. MbL maybe a little bit closer, but of course he had 4 TCs a little bit longer, so he spent more food on villagers. Right now 3 villager difference, and we've seen 1 go down from fire. We saw 2 go down from MbL here. Handcart coming in for fire as well, maybe a little bit late, but of course he built the siege workshop first. And there's the second mangonel. Do we see a siege workshop for MbL actually? No, castle coming up. And this is a very nice castle, and those villagers won't be hit by the mangonels, it's too far away, but still being nice protection on the main gold. And fire is still not close to Imperial Age, he's doing Huskarls actually, okay, that would explain it. And it looks like fire wants to decide, I don't know if he wants to decide at cast age, I don't think so, but doing Huskarls now is a little bit strange. In the meantime, fire has started to take relics. This is a very good thing. And of course the castle from MbL is up. MbL is on the way to Imperial Age. Let's see what he's going to do. I don't think we're gonna see Huskarls. This is pretty unlikely. I think champions, or maybe as the university is up, maybe even hand carniers would be an option. Don't know what game it was, but I think even helps would be working if you have a strong enough economy and lacking gold. Fire still being annoying, and he's gonna take down, wow, that's 3 or 4 villagers going down. I think it was 3. Very nice shots here. No fletching for MbL, that means the mangonels are out of range. And of course fire is clicked up to Imperial Age. MbL doing more barracks, so we're gonna see a champion lines, chainmail armor coming in for him. And militia production starting. I think should do the upgrade first maybe. Fire at the same time, resources looking really good. Do we see any barracks? That's the first barracks I think for fire, and number 2 and 3 coming up as well. Men at arms upgrade for him first. So MbL going for the units first. We see the upgrade first for fire. 5 villager difference in favor of fire, but MbL is up to Imperial Age, and let's see, conscription coming in. Of course you want to get those production speed upgrades getting in as fast as possible. But the other one, Perfusion, is a little bit more expensive, I think. And we do see Long Swordsman, we do see... no 200 Swordsman not there yet. Iron Casting coming instead, and we do see a Long Swordsman upgrade for Fire as well. He's started producing, I guess. Yes, there we go. Long Swordsman production is starting. Up to Imperial Age as well, and resources for Fire looking really strong right now. Of course. No, MbL doesn't even have more military units. Interesting. Maybe spend a little bit more food on those military units because it doesn't have the mangonels, but the Asgards are pretty similar to the champion line, to the standard military line when it comes to cost. And looks like Fire has done the better boom here actually. And of course MbL lost a few villages, which is never nice. 200 swordsmen done for MbL. Is going to take this first little fight. But Fire getting a lot of barracks up. That's 6 barracks for him. Let's see for MbL 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope I don't miss the perfusion upgrades. And but we're gonna see champion first. Actually, Fire the first to click champion, while MbL is doing perfusion. Interesting to see. Different preferences, I guess. And another barracks coming up for MbL now, sending a few villages. I'm gonna go a little bit slower now, maybe like 85 again, to see what's happening on the map. And we do see 40 military units for Fire, only 24 for MbL, and Fire still got a lot of resources in the bank. MbL not looking too good, and he's still not getting a champion upgrade. This barracks is gonna go down as fast as it has gone up, and MbL is not dependent on the cast anymore. That's good, but on the other hand, Fire is has an advantage when it comes to numbers here. And he's going for barracks number 7 and 8 right now, as expected, doing iron casting. That's the upgrade on the champions. +2 defense, +2 attack right now. MbL the same, he's got the champion upgrade done. And blast furnace coming in for MbL, more barracks on this side. But Fire still with the numbers advantage, I think, and this is not a good fight for MbL. He's taking a lot of hits without fighting back. And villagers still running away, and I think Fire has a few relics in the monastery already. He's got 2. He's gonna get more if he remembers to take this monk. But for now there's a few minor fightings happening, a few minor fights, and MbL is losing military units without fighting back. This is not good. Should have done the barracks maybe inside his own base, but there's not too much space actually. And those barracks should go up. At the same time, Fire is getting more and more units out. MbL going out of the villages, it was a mistake, I think. Should have stayed back to the barracks and then go out with a lot of army. Then you can go out and build the barracks. But look at Fire, very much, a lot of resources in the bank. Not sure if he's got perfusion yet, I guess so. And at the same time, MbL very low on food, same amount of villages, but Fire has done a little bit better. And of course MbL lost more units at this point, and also lost a few buildings here. Now finally there's barracks going up, champion creation is, has begun. And of course 2 traps now for Fire. Is going to try and cover this main gold as soon as possible. Wants to make sure that MbL cannot take it any longer. And MbL is missing the 3rd gold here, and the 2nd gold is... there's 800 gold left as far as I can see, but that's not too much, so MbL is going to run into resource troubles. This extra gold cannot be taken by him. Of course he's taking the extra gold inside his base, that's at least something, but needs to make sure that he's not going to lose the main gold, and I think that's what we're going to right now. Can go on 100 speed because I don't think it's too fast right now. MbL now good number of units here, could take down this army, but Fire of course is going back. More barracks coming up for MbL. Actually, MbL with a lot of gold in the bank. Not sure if he sold stuff, but he lost the castle now, and he's gonna take this gold as fast as humanly possible. At the same time, Fire is sending more and more champions. He's got a lot of resources in the bank, and he is housed in 200 population right now, 210 even, and not housed yet. It's gonna happen. Big fight happening here, but Fire is sending more units, so MbL at disadvantage when it comes to the numbers, and we have 60 more military units for Fire right now, or almost. Chemistry coming in for Fire as well. First archer range is going up. Not sure if MbL got the chemistry upgrade. Yes, he has it. Hand carrying production starting. I think it's a little bit too late because there's so many champions in the field, and now a few champions even moving in, trying to go for the gold miners. Yes, it's happening. Of course they're gonna go down, but not without taking a few villages down, and Fire can really afford this. And at the same time he's sending more and more champions to take down MbL's champions. MbL has the shorter reduction distance here, but Fire is sending more and more units. Look at this, so many champions going to the right hand side now, and even a few champions inside the eco. It's not going to be a big trouble for MbL, but it's still annoying. Trebuchet is moving forward. Not too many hand cannoneers on the field, with an only single hand cannoneer doing nothing against champions. And Trebuchet, let's see, is going for the TC maybe, or whatever he's attacking. It doesn't really matter. Maybe take down those barracks would be a good idea as well. And Fire still so many more champions here. MbL resources looking okay. Fire is looking a lot better. And while Fire allows MbL to take the gold, he is attacking the right hand side now, and he's gonna take down all the buildings, I guess. Those trebuchets hitting the gate. He wants to go into MbL's base, and yeah, we are in a classic Goth with a lot of champions here. And just going to wait and see if MbL can actually defend from this flood of units. Look at the KD already, and we're only 40 minutes into the game. That's typical Goth War, I guess. Gate is going to go down, archer range went down, and this is just beautiful to see. Look at those champions running from the left to the right, and there's going to be more. House to 210 population, that's 50 more than MbL. That's pretty much the military difference here. Barracks now going down really fast as well, and MbL producing those barracks, might even be a mistake. Archer range going down too, and MbL will have champions inside his base very soon, inside his eco, which you don't want to have. And not too many gold miners actually. MbL now very low in resources. He had 2 relics, but not any longer because the monastery went down. And Fire at the same time. 3k, 2 gold in the bank. That's the most important resource when it comes to post-imperial wars, of course. And he's gonna be able to produce champions for a long time. Going with the forward barracks now, that's the smart thing to do. And as MbL is gonna try to fight as long as possible, I don't see a real chance for him. The game is going really slow right now. I'm not sure why this is going second by second. This is terrible. Not sure what I did here, if it's my laptop or something different here. Maybe it's the recording. So we're just gonna wait to see when there is a winner. Trebuchet is taking down a lot of stuff, and yeah, it doesn't look good for MbL. Fire, on the other hand, very strong game for him, I think. Doing everything right, I feel. Even delaying the Imperial Age a little bit, but this didn't stop him from going to MbL's base. Of course, he's got the better map, we have to remember this. And just a little bit faster, then slow again, not sure why. Does this help? This is going faster. I think I read somewhere when you go on the minimap like this, it goes faster again, but not sure if that's correct. And actually MbL managing to push Fire back here. Not sure why Fire is actually going back, but he still has more military units. MbL not too far away actually, but resources for MbL look terrible. Look at this, almost no food, almost no gold. What are you going to do? And Fire still 2k 5 gold in the bank. More barracks coming up for Fire, or maybe not, I don't know. But now there's another big fight happening, and I think Fire still has the numbers eventually, sending more and more champions, and we might see the GG for MbL come in any second now, because he's losing a lot of units, under 40 right now, and well, there's still a few single hand cannoneers. I think Fire is just gonna go in now and try to take down what's left of the army. He's sending a group of 12 champions, and he's building a castle where the main gold is for MbL. Still, that's the 1200 gold to mine, maybe 1300. And with this castle being up, MbL will be cut off gold. He cannot take any more gold. He trying to take the relics back, but in the long run it's not going to be enough. And MbL would have needed to switch to Halberdiers, which at this point in the game is not what you want to do, because against those champions the Halberdiers really suck. At least when there's so many champions. 112 villages for both players. Number difference comes from military units. The castle will be up very soon. MbL still managing to defend here. But Fire is still with map control, still with a lot more resources. We do see 2k gold for him, housed in 210 population. He's still mining gold inside his base, which is awesome, and he's going for the extra gold now as well. Do we see 3 relics for Fire? Yes, there we go, so he's got the relics advantage as well. And while he's going back with a group of champions again, he's just waiting for the other group to join, and we do see the next big fight. Main gold. Yeah, Hero Villager actually. 2 HP gold miner. No loom for MbL, which is interesting. That's a mistake in my opinion. It should have loom in post-Imperial Age fights. But this Hero Villager is still taking gold while... no, oh, both villagers going down. That's too sad. But what can you do? That's what usually happens when you're taking gold underneath the castle. Fire now again focusing on the right hand side because it's got a castle on the left, so nothing's gonna happen here. Few champions are gonna go for this castle, I guess, and they can go out. They're going around, trying to take down the trap. Maybe looks like Fire either saw this or wanted to attack something, but it's not really deciding this game, of course, because we do see more and more champions going into MbL space right now. 3k score difference, and I'm not sure where MbL is taking all the resources from, but he's got no more champions queued up in the barracks, no more hand carriers, and he's calling GG right now. He knows Fire is too far ahead in resources and in military units. Hope you enjoyed this game. Actually, it was going really slow at the end, something that I don't like. But a game really interesting, and Fire is showcasing how to do Goth here. Champions in Imperial Age, what you expect. Hand carriers, just production is too slow and starting too late because we need to wait like 3 minutes for chemistry. Champions is the way to go, I guess, as the Goth. Hope you enjoyed this one. See ya in the next game. Another match game for MbL, of course, but Fire now 2 wins and 3 for MbL. Still has chances. I hope you enjoyed this one. See you next game.